Hello everyone, myself Dr. V. Thrimurthulu, professor in CSC department, and subject is Introduction to Artificial Intelligence. And the last two videos we have discussed about the introduction of the artificial intelligence and the artificial intelligence types. And now today's class, AI agents and its environment. Okay, the overview is today I'm going to cover these things: introduction to AI agents, core components of AI agents, agent function, what are the characteristics, applications, benefits, and what are the challenges, and what is the rational agent and agent environment types, and types of AI agents. These are the things I am going to cover today's video. And coming to the introduction of agent. Agent is an entity. It is a program or a system or a mission designed to take the decisions and designed to work, take the actions on the environment. And it is capable of generating the action on environment. Generally, artificial intelligence is a composed of agent and its environment are called as artificial intelligence. And agent is nothing but it is a architecture plus program. And agent architecture nothing but it is the mission or a system or a device plus program. So both the combinations it is executing the function. So an agent uses the perception of the environment. It is the perception of the environment whatever you want to work and make the decisions based on the perceptions. It is taking the decisions and it is taking the action on the environment. Okay, the perception capability is usually called a sensor, and through sensors you are taking the perceptions from the environment. So the actions can depend on the most recent perception or the entire history, previous history also sometimes is based on the decisions the action is going on. So the action is going on through actuators. And suppose these are the things, this is the main environment, whatever you are working on that, you are taking the inputs from this, these are the perceptions, these perceptions you are getting, this is the agent, and agent is getting the perceptions continuously, and based on the perceptions, it is analyzing, taking the decisions, based on the decisions, the action is going on the environment through actuators. So that is the main agent function. And everything in artificial intelligence, through agent only it is doing the action. And here, what are the major core components of in this agent? The main thing is the agent function is important. That is the one thing. It maps the whatever the sensing information, the input it is taking from the environment, and based on that the actions it is giving. That is the function. It is maps the inputs and the actions. That is the main agent function. And coming to the sensors, what it is continuously collecting the information, perceptions from the environment. So that is the environmental data we are seeing. So actuators, these are the movement. It is doing the execute the decisions and take the actions through actuators, and effectors affecting the on the environment. And the knowledge base is important, stores the information for reasoning and learning purpose. Okay, for taking the better decisions and the right action on that environment. So coming to the what are the examples? Few examples. Human agent, suppose if you are taking the human agent, what it is, how we are observing the things through our eyes and the ears, and through throat, through this one we are sensing, we are taking the information through eyes, we are getting the actual visual information, through ears we are listening the things, and through this one we are taking the other organs we are using for the sensing purpose. Your environment we are sensing, and whatever our hands, legs, and mouth and other body parts, those are called as actuators. This is the human agent. And the other one is the robotic agent. Suppose the robotic agent, what it is, the main how it is getting the information means from the environment means through cameras. That is the one thing, and infrared range finders. These are called as sensors in the robotic agent. And what are the actuators? Actuator is the movement devices, motion devices. So various motors, stepping motors and other devices they are using for the actuators. Suppose software agent. Software agent means here what it is. The main is the keyboard, it is the input. Whatever the keystrokes, based on the keystrokes, the function is executing. Okay, and the display, the actuator, nothing but it is the display device, the like the CRT or LCD monitors, LED monitors. These are the actuators. The keyboard and key or mouse is the key sensors in this software agent. And coming to the what are the main characteristics for this agents? Agents, it is the autonomy because it is not there is the middleman or middleman operators involvement. There is no middleman or operators involved. Autonomously, it is taking the decisions and doing the action. So autonomy is the one of the main key characteristic for this. The flexibility, it is a flexibility is there. Flexibility and proactiveness. Proactiveness means based on the perceptions, and it is initiating the actions, initiate the action to do, taking the step for initialization, and after that taking the decisions, and based on the decisions the action is going. They are planning. Proactiveness means. Reactiveness means immediate action, whatever the perception information from the environment you are getting. So immediate based on the present current perceptions, based on that it is taking the decisions and action is going on immediately. That is the reactivity, reactive missions. Learning and adaptation. So whatever the previous history you are learning from that, the knowledge base, from the knowledge base you are learning and adapting to the situation based on that. So that is another key characteristic in this artificial intelligent agents. And what are the challenges in agent? Because the agent main every action is going on artificial intelligence, nothing but a agent and its environment, that is nothing but a AI. So here the ethical consent is a very important. There should not any biasing. So ethical consents it has to follow. That is the one thing. Second thing, what it is, the data privacy issues. That is the most important. So personal data, or if any company important confidential information, you have to keep it in privacy. That is the most important thing in this case. And coming to the other one is the high computational requirements we need. High computational missions or devices we need to do the actions, to take the decisions, to analyze the things, to take the decisions and to do the actions. So high computational requirements need systems or sensing devices or actuators like this. And dependence on quality training data. How much data you are giving for training, based on that the decision and action is there. So that these are the key challenges. So ethical consent is most important. That second is the privacy is most important. So those challenges you have to keep it in mind, and before designing the things. And what are the key benefits when you are using the agents? So AI, everything action is going on through agents only. Okay. So what are the key benefits in this case? So the key benefits means increased efficiency and accuracy. So that is the most important, the key benefit. It is the highly efficient systems, efficient robots to do whatever the instruction you are giving, it is doing action. So accuracy is the high accuracy. And the second thing, what is the cost reduction through automation? Through automation, you can reduce the production cost or whatever it may be, can reduce the cost because continuously 24/7 it is working without any reductions or any padding. And coming to the other one is the enhanced decision making, because you have a knowledge base, you are continuously learning. Based on that, you are taking the decision making is the better decision making, and real time data analysis you are using so that you are taking the right decision. So that is the key benefit with this AI tools. The other one is the scalability across industries. So scalability is the another important parameter in this case, key benefits. So based on that, these things, there are the so many applications are there nowadays. Each and every domain they are using the artificial intelligence. So they are the different kind of agents. So they are, so suppose what are a few examples here I have mentioned here. the customer support side. Suppose the customer support side, what it is, chatbots. Chat GPT, the 4, it is now available, and chatbots are one of the major advantages because it is giving the customer support continuously 24 by 7, whatever the need we need. Based on that, it is giving the instructions and giving the information. Virtual assistance for scheduling our things. Virtual assistant, that is another important thing. And in healthcare domain, so many, because healthcare domain, diagnosis assistance, operations assistance, and patient monitoring, and diagnosis monitoring continuously, and all these things are healthcare domain. That is the one of the important thing. Many things, many AI agents it is doing. The robotics, autonomous vehicles, that is another example. Autonomously, the vehicles, driverless vehicles, it is sensing the environment, and based on that, it is moving. And business automation, data analysis, data scheduling, and cloud computing, all these things. Business automation, it is another important application. Okay, these are the some of the applications I have discussed here. And coming to the next, what is the agent function? Because agent nothing but what it is, agent function is the one of the important. So the agent function is a mathematical, it is a mathematical function that maps the sequence of perceptions into the action. Whatever the environment perceptions, whatever it is there, that environment, it is mapping that agent function. It maps the perceptions, and based on the perceptions, and it is taking the decision. Based on the decisions, it is taking the action. So that's why the agent function is one of the important main role here in agent. The function is implemented as the agent program, because agent, based on the program, the agent function it is working. The part of the agent taking an action is called an actuators. Whatever the action it is taking, we are called as actuators. Through actuators, we are taking the action on environment. So now your complete sequence is there, because we are pursuing the perceptions continuously, we are getting from the environment, and whatever the perceptions are there through sensors, we are getting that perceptions in the agent, and whatever the sensing information is there, that is analyzing, and it may be based on that, we are taking the, based on the agent function, we are taking the decisions, and decisions, based on the decisions, the actuators will do the actions, and these actions are on the environment through effectors. Whatever the effectors means, like human agent means legs, hands are effectors. Through that, we are taking the action on environment. So these are the complete cycle of the AI agent. So an agent function is a map from the percept sequencing, and even history also it is considering. Based on the history and the current perceptions, it is taking the action. Based on that, it is taking the action. This is the main agent function, is the one of the key role. Agent and its program is there. That program, it is mapping the environment perceptions and the decision making. So that is the main function. So here, the agent versus program. What is that agent? What is the program? Program, it is a code. So here the size, an agent is usually smaller than a program. Agent is smaller than a program based on the size, if you are considering. So here agent is there, see, and environment. From the environment, we are taking the past experiences and current observations also, current observations, perceptions, and past experiences, whatever it is, the previous history, previous perceptions, and based on that, we are ability to understand, ability to analyze, abilities to take the decisions, and ability using the prior knowledge, whatever the knowledge is there, based on the prior knowledge, you are able to take the right decision, and you have to achieve the specific goal or set of goals you have to achieve. Those are the main functions, the agent. And whatever the decision you are taking, based on the decision, it is doing the action on environment. This is the main, the agent program is the one of the key role here. And the purpose is here, what it is, the agent has a specific purpose. while programs are multifunctional. This agent is the specific purpose we are designing. And persistence. The persistence is what it is, an agent's lifespan and is not entirely dependent on user launching and quitting it. So that is the persistence is important. Autonomy. The agent does not need user's input. Autonomously it is working. It is taking the perceptions from the environment and taking the decision based on the program, analyzing and taking the decisions, and it is giving the instructions to do actions. So that it is the autonomy is the another key parameter here. And then, so rational agent is the one of the main thing. The study of the rational agent is nothing but artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the study of rational agent. So rational agent is one that can take the right decision in every situation. That is the here called a rational agent. What are the rationalities it is following? The agent rational behavior depends on the performance measure that defines the success. The agent's knowledge of the environment, how much knowledge it is getting from the environment, and what is the previous history, and based on that. And the action that is capable of performing. What kind of decision you are taking based on that? You have to perform the action on the environment. The current sequence of perceptions. The continuously you are getting the perceptions. What is the present situation? Present perception. Based on that, the action it has to take. So the definition of this rational agent is for every possible percept sequence, the agent is expected to take an action. The agent is expected to take an action that will maximize its performance measures, will get the 100% efficiency and the accuracy. That is the main priority. And performance measure means what it is here, a set of criteria or the test bed is there for the success of the agent's behavior. The performance measures should be based on the desired effect, whatever you are expecting, the desired effect of the agent on the environment, the specific purpose or the goal, whatever you have to achieve that one agent based on that. So that is important. So rational agent is the one of the main thing to study about that, to take the decisions and to take the actions. So the another important thing is the in AI agent, environment is the important parameter. So environment nothing but where you are taking the inputs or where you have to do the actions or do the program. Okay. So AI system is composed of agent. The AI system, mainly artificial intelligence system, nothing but it is a composed of an agent and its environment. These two combinations you are called as artificial intelligent agent and plus its environment. And the agents act in their environment. The environment may contain other agents also. Suppose if it is the single agent means everything it is taking the perceptions and everything action doing single agent only. If it is the multi-agent means what it is, the coordinationally they are working together, getting the information continuously, and all these agents coordinately working together and to achieve the goal. So that is the multi-agent system, other agents. And whatever the information this single agent, it is giving the further information to the next agent, like that. The environment is the external system in which artificial intelligence agent operates. Where you are operating means on the environment only, you are taking the inputs and whatever the action on the environment only. So we are doing the operations on environment only. So it can be physical, like a robot in a warehouse, it is moving. Okay, physical or virtual chatbot. Chatbot also here environment is there. That is the software environment or chat based environment, that is. Okay, so these are the maybe physical or virtual, that may be environment. Okay, then coming to the agent is anything that can be viewed as what it is through sensors only. You are sensing the information whatever the perceptions you are getting from the environment, all those are the inputs through sensors you are getting. Okay, so perceiving its environment through sensors, that is the action it is, and based on the perceptions, acting upon the environment through actuators. The other device is the actuators, sensors and actuators. One is getting the information, the other one is the doing the action on the environment. So the agent function maps from percept history to actions. The agent function f of f is equal is what it is based on the perceptions, and based on the perceptions it is taking the decisions, and based on the decisions the action is going on environment. So this is the agent function is important. Whatever the program you are writing for it maps the perceptions and the actions. The agent program runs on the physical architecture to produce agent function. So these are the agent environment. So already you have discussed an agent. This is the agent, artificial intelligent agent, and it has a sensors is there. Agent has a sensors, agent has a actuators, and it has a effectors are there. Actuators, you are affecting, you are doing the action on environment. Environment is the effective thing here. So whatever the continuous you are getting the information perceptions through sensors only. You are getting, you are writing this is the program. This program it maps the sensing information, and it is analyzing and taking the decision, and it is giving the instructions to the actuators to do action. Okay, so this is the complete agent environment. So what are the agent types? What are the different types of agent environments or agent environment types? Okay, one is the fully observable or partially observable. Here observable nothing but you are getting the continuous perceptions from the environment. Partial means only whenever you need you are taking the information. In the sensing information you are getting. Deterministic and stochastic, episodic or sequential, static or dynamic, static environment or dynamic environment, episodic environment or sequential environment, discrete environment or continuous environment. These two are combinations like single agent or multi-agent. Like these are the different types of environments. So we will discuss about those things. So fully observable versus partial observable. So what is that fully observable environment means? It is continuously getting the perception from the environment, provide complete information about the state, what is the complete information about the state, and continuously you are getting the information from the environment. The partial observable environment, what is require agents to infer missing details, whatever the details at the time of current perceptions based on that. And the previous history already it is there based on that, whatever the current perceptions what it is, you are getting the information. That is the partially observable only. You are not taking continuously. So deterministic versus stochastic. What is the deterministic? Deterministic means what it is here. It is the predictable outcomes you are getting. The deterministic means it is the determination is there to get the action. That is the and I have predictable outcomes for the actions. Like a chess code, there is the black is there, white is there. Like this, there is the change is there. It is not continuous. Stochastic environment means introduce randomly. You are getting the information random. That is the stochastic. Statistical information based on the probability. You are getting the randomly. You are getting the information, and a randomness and uncertainty is there in this. That is the stochastic environment. Static environment and the dynamic environment. What is that static environment? Is the static environment, it is not changing. Whatever the perceptions is there, it does not change. It is the static, that is remain unchanged unless acted upon by the agent. If you are doing the action on environment, again it will change. But a static environment, it not changing unless if you are doing the action, then only it will change the environment. So otherwise it is the continuously static, same kind of information you are getting. Static environment, it is a constant, it does not change. So dynamic environment, what it is, evolve independently of the agent actions. It is dynamically based on the situation, the perceptions, it is changing continuously. It is the adaptive, dynamically it is changing. So that is the dynamic environment. Based on the situations or conditions, it is changing. So dynamic environment means it is the dynamically it is getting the information. It changes also, it is happened in environment. Discrete versus continuous. Discrete nothing but it is the digitization. Digital, it is the zeros or ones taking action information. Discrete environment have a finite set of states. It is a finite set of states, and we have a actions are there like a chessboard. And continuous environment, so have infinite possibility. It is continuously getting the information, so that it is the continuous, it is the analogous nature. It is infinite inputs we are getting continuously. We are getting the information. So like autonomous car driving, that is also continuously it is getting the information from the environment, all the road conditions, and so through sensors is sensing the information and all those things. So these are the different types of environments. And what are these agent models? So agent is there, agent environment. What are the modeling systems, agent modeling systems? So those are grouped into 5 classes based on their degree of perception and the intelligence and the capability. Based on that, there are the different types of systems. Simple reflex systems, reflex agent model, model based reflex agent model, goal based agent model, utility based agent model, learning agent model, multi agent systems model, hierarchical agents. Like this, there are the different agents. In next video we will discuss about all these things. And what is the summary what I have covered in this? I have discussed about the agent, what is an agent, and what are the core components involved in the TA agents, and what is the agent function, what it is, how it is mapping to the program. Rational agent, one of the main agent, that is agent environments, and what are the different environment types, and what are their characteristics, AA agent characteristics, what are those applications and benefits, challenges, and the type of the agent modeling systems. These are mentioned here. And this video covered all these things. All these things I have covered in this video. Okay. And the next video I am going to cover agent model. What are the agent models systems? These things next video I will cover. Thank you. Thank you one and all.